Snowplow show. Snowplow show. Snowplow show. Snowplow show.
Okay, bitch.
Snowplow show. Roy.
What?
Roy.
Okay, fucking Doug.
Steve Dave.
Fucking Doug.
Oh, fuck you, lady.
Turnwinder? Okay.
Ma'am. Hello.
Goodbye.
Doubleina. Ma'am. Hello.
Goodbye.
Doubleina. Hello. How many fingers? Roy. Long shits on the toilet. Ma'am.
Hello?
This is the grooming manager. How can I help you?
Hello.
Who the hell are you?
Steve Dave.
No. You're not making a lot of sense.
My wiener.
The fuck is that?
You don't say that word.
You are some kind of asshole.
Bob Doubleina. Bob Doubleina.
Petco on it. Fuck you, bitch.
No.
Fuck you, bitch.
Have you ever been fucked in the ass?
How dare you talk to this dog like that?
Fucked in
Turnwinder?
the ass. Hello. Ma'am.
Goodbye.
Doubleina. Ma'am. Hello.
Goodbye.
Doubleina. This is Sensei Doug.
What?
Sensei fucking Doug. Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy, Westy? Is it you? Are you the good boy, Westy? Roy. Steve Dave. Bob Doubleina. Go suck a dick. Roy. Steve Dave. Bob Doubleina. Go suck a dick. Listen, Westy, you little shit.
Turnwinder? Okay.
I think you're full of shit.
I think you're full of shit. Cactus, motherfucker. Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Snowplow Show. I'm your host, Roy, and this is episode 427. And holy crap, it's the last episode of 2017. This one is sponsored by FOD87. Thank you, FOD87, for being a supporter on the Patreon. And thank you, everyone else on the Patreon that's been supporting me for years now, trying to make this show bigger. And I don't know, I kind of think it's getting there. Or at least I'm doing 4 or 5 shows a week now, the past couple weeks. With all the crazy stuff that's happened this past year with my legal situation and the FBI raid and just other shitty stuff in general this past year. Really, I should have just toned down the show and maybe, concentrated on my real life work stuff. Gone back down to doing a show every couple of weeks or so, just when I felt like it. But no, you guys fucked that up. You guys just kept supporting me more and more. Shortly after the raid, some really generous people, sent me a bunch of money so I could buy computers and get an attorney and everything. And you guys have just been consistently supporting me ever since then, and it's been awesome. And I've actually quit my real-life stuff. I haven't done any of that work in about, a couple months now. The last time somebody sent me something to do, I'm just like, you know what, I can't do it right now. I'm too busy today. Send it to somebody else. And I asked them not to send me any more work. And that's all your fault. You pissed off some PI guy because I was too busy doing shows. So I just want to say, you guys, I really appreciate everything you've done for me. This is pretty much the best thing ever, just doing prank calls throughout the day and putting shows together. I love putting shows together. I love doing all this weird audio stuff. It's a lot of fun, so thanks, guys. You're the best. I wish I could read off every single Patreon right now, but it'd be like the entire show because there's just too many of you. You're all multiplying and stuff. But seriously, with all my legal fees and the restitution crap and stuff that I have to pay, I would have had to have stopped doing as many shows and, concentrate on real life work to make more money, get all this shit paid off. But all of you have completely forced me to go in the exact opposite direction of that. So you are responsible for this show, and I'm going to repay you by playing a bunch of old shit today in pretty much the laziest way possible. Before we get started on that, I have a few things to announce besides my undying gratitude toward you all. Number 1, new Patreons. Thank you, Davin and Sarah and Stan, Nikki D, and Gabriel. Those are some people who've recently decided to join the Patreon. So thanks, you guys, for signing up over at patreon.com/phonelosers. Announcement number 1, and this is the most important announcement. Tonight, I'm doing a show with Carlito. We're doing a New Year's Eve show, and it's going to start at 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. And Carlito's announcement on his page says it stars him, me, Dwight, and Dom. And I think Laugh Track Matt's going to be there too. I'm sure a bunch of people are going to drop in. It's like the year-end stuff, so there'll probably be a lot of people there. And I don't know how long it's going to go on. I'm going to be there at least until, 3 hours at least, 8 p.m. Yeah, I'll probably be there till midnight. I'll probably be there 4 hours at least. However long Carlito wants to go on, I'm up for it. I don't know what we're doing tonight. We haven't really made any plans, but I am sure it will be fun. So everybody be sure to tune in at Prank Call Nation. That's prankcallnation.com or mixler.com/prankcallnation. 8 p.m. Pacific tonight. Don't forget, usually on New Year's Eve, I like to go out to the club and drink a lot, get my dance on, bring home tons of bitches. But I'm giving that up tonight because I want to just hang out with Carlito and do prank calls instead. So for once in my life, I'm not going to go out and party it up on New Year's Eve like I always do. Just going to stay home and make prank calls. Let's see, what else? We've got breaking news. Somebody actually died from a swatting incident, finally. I've been saying this for like 10 years or something, that somebody's gonna die. If people keep swatting people, someone's gonna die in a swatting. I was swatted last year. I mean, they attempted to swat me. They fucked up the address and just swatted the entire neighborhood instead. And I'm sure you've all heard the news by now. It's been kind of major news. It's been on all the major news networks and everything. I've been seeing it pop up everywhere on the internet. But a couple of guys got into an argument over a Call of Duty match where one of them had lost $1.50 during the match. I don't know which one, but they were yelling at each other, and one of them's like, I'm gonna swat you, and the other guy's like, go ahead, here's my address, and he gave out some fake address. I don't know if it's the address of somebody he knew or just like a random address that he made up. They haven't mentioned that in the news yet, but the guy's like, okay, he called up his hacker friend Swatistic, which, I'm sorry, that's the best name ever, and Swatistic, he made the 911 call and convinced the police that there was a crazy hostage situation happening at this random address. The police showed up and shot the guy, which that's just bad police work, just shooting some guy over a prank call. Guy was a father, now he's dead, and he had nothing to do with any of this. Apparently the guy didn't even play video games. But the guy that made the swatting prank, he is in jail now. He's been arrested by the LAPD, and I kind of wonder if the two guys from the Call of Duty thing are going to get in trouble. Like, even the guy that was, they attempted to swat him, he gave a fake address, and some guy died because of it. So it's almost like he's responsible too. I mean, he's the least responsible, but still, I wonder why he picked that address. I'm sure that'll be in the news soon, but I'll put links in the show notes if you want to read about any of this. There was an interview, actually, with the guy that did the swatting, that made the actual phone calls, and he just showed, like, complete lack of remorse. He's just like, I don't work for the SWAT team. Oh yeah, and he actually tweeted, he's like, I didn't get anyone killed, I don't work for the SWAT team. That's not my profession, so I didn't kill anyone. Yep, the whole thing's pretty shitty. That's what we like to do here on the Snowplow Show, give you sad, depressing news. But I'm surprised it's taken this long for someone to die in a swatting incident. In happier news, I have finally put together a PDF poster type thing for the phonetic alphabet. So you can print it out and keep it near your phone or in your cubicle for when somebody asks you to spell something over the phone. When they're like, can you spell that? You can be like, yeah, it's T as in tsunami, H as in herb, A as in R, and T as in thesaurus. Just generally confusing words to make it harder for them to write things down. I think I wrote on Twitter that it's a polite way to infuriate people. So I will have links to that in the show notes. I put a post about it on Twitter and on phonelosers.org and everything. And it's a 8.5 by 11 inch piece of paper, so it's kind of big. I should probably make a half size one or something. But everybody needs this next to their phone. Now I just need to make one of the PLA words, but we haven't finished that list yet. There's still some letters that haven't been done. One more thing before we get started. Everyone should check out snowplowshow.com. I've pretty much got the entire site set up now. The Snowplow Show is now separate from Phone Losers of America, because I don't want to be associated with those jerks over there. So I've set up a new page, snowplowshow.com. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. Nothing should change for you. I'm changing the name of the feed, so if you're subscribed to the Phone Losers feed, it's going to say Phone Losers of America now instead of the Snowplow Show. That was just confusing. And if you're subscribed to the Snowplow Show feed, then it's going to say Snowplow Show. You can choose which one you want. They're both still going to display the Snowplow shows like every episode. I'm just separating the sites. That's all, so they're less cluttered. On today's show, I'm going to play some of the best calls from this past year, but as I said before, I'm going to do it in the laziest way possible. And it's not my fault, you guys. Like, there's so much audio to go through here. And I think the only way that I can really do this is to look at the YouTube, at the youtube.com/Phone Losers of America, and go through and play some of the stuff from this past year that I put up, because usually when a really good prank happens and I really enjoy it, I will immediately pull it out of the show and put it up on YouTube. And I just scrolled through the YouTube and there's several things, so really you could just turn the show off and listen to YouTube. listen to the PLA YouTube. But I have been trying to go through old shows lately. Like yesterday, I spent a good, 6 hours going through old show audio from 2015, and I found some really good stuff. Like I found the show that I did with Trainwreck that I'd completely forgotten about, where me and him were calling up people from the Bank of America, people who had those home loans, and we were just being crazy at them. It was a lot of fun. And there were shows that I'd completely forgotten about, like the car recall list. Someone snapped a picture of a bunch of people that were on a recall list because of some door issue on their Ford Fusions. And I called them up, presented them with all kinds of wacky scenarios. Sidewalk petition, the crosswalk complainers. Remember the crosswalk people at the university? I cut up one of those shows. I think that was on Friday night. I've been doing this like all weekend. I did some today, I did some Saturday, I did some Friday. But all of these clips, I'm going to put these up on YouTube. But first, I'm probably going to put them in the Mr. Dabalina's Wonderful World of Prank Calls show over at worldofprankcalls.com. So if you're not subscribed to that show, be sure to do that, worldofprankcalls.com, because I predict a ton of shit from 2015 to start showing up in that show, because that's all I've been doing is 2015 stuff. But like I have this directory here, like whenever I do a show, I just throw everything from the show into this one directory that's labeled full shows to cut up. So if I highlight everything from 2015 and look over here in the details pane, it says there's 34 items left for me to edit down, which amounts to 15 hours of audio that I have to edit, and that's just for 2015. There's also 2016 in here, and if I highlight everything from 2016, there's 125 items there, which amounts to 63 hours of audio editing that I have to go through. And that's not just like the talking like I'm doing right now. That's on separate files. I delete those. These are just the prank calls and the talking in between prank calls. I have to cut all those up, make them available. That's why I never do year-end shows anymore. There's just too much to go through. 2017 has the most, but for some reason when I highlight that, it won't tell me the number of hours. There must be some kind of a different file in there. But it says it's 187 items from 2017 that I have not edited yet to put on the YouTube. But I'm going to do all of this. I'm really working. I really want to get 2015 done as soon as possible. Just get all of that done and put all of this audio into Mr. Dabalina's stupid named show. Anyway, that's my excuse for not, doing this more professionally. And I'm just going to look on YouTube and play these straight from YouTube. I'm not even going to look up the MP3 files for these. I'm just going to play them. So I'm going all the way back to the beginning, 12 months ago on YouTube. And some of these might be from before 2017. I can't do that. I need to go up here a little bit more, a little bit further. Like this one from 11 months ago, Stray Microwave Beams. Let's hear what this is.
Hello.
Hey, Barbara.
Yes.
Hey, this is Roy. I'm a neighbor of yours. I live over on Pelican Drive. Pelican.
Oh, okay.
And I was just wondering, we've been having this problem with microwave beams going through our house. And
oh, really?
It turns out we tracked the source, and it's your microwave in your kitchen. I was wondering if you could turn it about 23 degrees to the west.
Sure.
So we'll
do that.
Yeah, because that way it'll point at Michael and Sharon's house.
I think you got the wrong people.
What? Isn't this Barbara?
Yes, it is.
Oh no, it's definitely you. I got some high-tech equipment, and it's a RF tracker, and it checks what kind of beams are showing up at your house.
Yeah.
Now, if you could just move your microwave the other way.
It can't.
Why not?
It's built in the house, and we're not about to move our house 20 degrees.
Right, but you could you just get a smaller microwave up in that space, and then just turn it like 23 degrees west. That's all I'm asking.
Well, we have to use the microwave for you to have microwave beams. And we're not using the microwave.
I think it's like stray microwave beams. It happens just because it's plugged in. Just because you're not using the microwave doesn't mean it's not taking power. It's got to have power to run that clock on it.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Oh, you just...
I listen to you in the background. I don't know who you're from.
Oh, you're a creep. You're a creep, Jerry. Oh, holy crap. I what the hell? You just listen to her phone calls? You weirdo?
You're calling me a creep?
You are a creep.
I wish I had your number and I could report you.
It's on your caller ID. I'm your neighbor. I was just asking for a simple neighborly thing. I don't see why you're being a jerk.
Are my neighbor?
Yeah, I live over on Pelican.
You do? Then why are you calling me a creep?
Because you're being a creep. I was talking to Barbara, and you just pop up on the line and telling me you've been listening the whole time. Oh my
You're
God,
over,
creep.
You live on Pelican?
Yeah, this doesn't need to turn into a big deal. I just wanted you to move the microwave just a few degrees to the west.
You what now?
I just needed you to move your microwave. Just turn it a few degrees to the west. 23 degrees should do it.
Oh, we can't turn our microwave.
I already explained all this to Barbara. I thought you were listening like a creep.
You know, I want to know what your name is.
Apparently you weren't listening very well.
Well, does she know?
I don't.
I don't believe you live in. I'm gonna track this call and I'm gonna report you to it if you do.
Why?
Goodbye.
I didn't do anything wrong. It's just a request. Just asking you to be neighborly. That's all. Oh, okay. Ow, jeez. Why do I have that thing on the end of those videos? I've got to quit doing that. So that's a nice little blast from 1 year ago, right? Remember when every single prank call I did, I lived on Pelican? Because I was using that same list forever. It just lasted forever. I think some guy named Kyle sent that in, that list that I just used forever. It was a homeowner's list. So yeah, maybe I can just go through and do like one prank per month if there's that many in here. Like here's one from 10 months ago where Subway replaces employees with robots. I bet you this is the one where I got the girl to lay on the floor to measure the floor space.
Thank you for calling us Subway. This is Asia. How can I help you?
Hi Asia, this is Bob from the corporate office with Subway.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi, I just needed to find out the dimensions of the floor space there behind the counter.
That I don't know.
Oh.
Can I...
Well, would you say from the front of the counter to the back of the counter, you know, the back wall, would you say that's like at least 6 feet?
Are you talking about just like the counter that like the toaster's on with the sink?
Yeah, that counter and then the front counter between there and there. Like, what's the
I would say 6 feet.
6 feet. Could you lie down on the floor real quick just to make sure? Like, how tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Oh, okay, that's perfect. Because that's what it has to be, is 5 foot. Could you lie down on the floor and make sure that you would fit?
Between the front counter and the
back one.
counter?
Yes, please.
I would say actually it's probably...
Are you lying down on the floor?
Yeah, my head's touching the back counter. So
Okay.
it's probably about 5 feet.
But you can stretch out all...
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
you can stretch out all the way?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So more than 5'1", that's perfect. Because we're bringing in
I would say.
Yeah, we're bringing in robots to replace all of the humans there. And they have to have 5 foot of clearance. Like on all sides when they make sandwiches and put them in the oven and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, is this the manager by chance?
This is the manager.
Okay, great. Yeah, if you could just let all the employees know that we're going to be replacing them all with robots. And
Is this a joke?
No, I would not joke about something as serious as this. We're doing this nationwide. This is a testing area for the technology, and yeah, we're just going to replace everyone with robots. The robots are going to make the sandwiches. They're called.
Okay, how is that?
They're called Baxters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just going to roll around on the floor back there, and they have robotic arms, and they can make sandwiches.
Okay.
And we're going to deliver those this week, and all of your employees should be out of a job by Christmas.
Okay.
If you could just let them know. Could you let them know while I'm on the phone with you?
I'm not with all of my employees right now.
Well, could you just let a couple know? I'm really sadistic, and I want to hear the sadness when they hear they're being replaced.
I don't understand why are you calling? Are you being serious right now? I have customers waiting for me.
Oh no, it's
that I
okay.
need to be helping.
See, that's the problem with humans. The customers always have to wait on the humans, so that's why we need to get robots in there. Because robots aren't going to get distracted by the phone and just sit here and talk to some guy on the phone and lie on the floor and stuff. We can teach.
Okay, well, I have to go talk. I have to go help these customers.
Okay. All right, fine. Help the customers one last time. But
bye.
Don't get too comfortable in that management position because, the managers are next.
All right, bye.
Yep, and then the corporate office. I'm out of a job too, so
Okay.
we're on the same
All
team.
right, I gotta go. I need to go.
Can I talk to a customer about the changes real quick? Just this quick survey.
No, you can't.
Please,
I'm sorry,
I'll
you
be
can't.
nice
I
to
have
them.
go. Okay,
all right.
goodbye.
Fine, bye. Tried to turn it down before it happened that time. Everyone's always complaining about those loud clangs when the people hang up the phone, and I now understand your pain. I turned down the volume on those recently, So I'm trying to do something about it. All right, what else have we got? It looks like I did a lot 10 months ago, but I need to go up to 9 months ago and make sure it's something that actually is from 9 months ago and just not like an old prank. I think these, like painting neighbors' roofs with ultraviolet paint, I don't know which one is the best one, so I'm just going to play the shortest one. But wait, what else? Corporate requests, the Holiday Inn, 7-Eleven, corporate favors. No, that one's too long. There's a corporate request to pick up my wife. Man, I miss corporate requests. Those were fun. I need to do more of those. There's a ton of those in here 9 months ago. But yeah, let's see what this roof painting is all about. Wish I could remember which ones were good. Hello, Emily?
Yes.
Hey, it's Roy from the Homeowners Association.
Yes.
And I'm just calling to let you know we're going to be painting your roof this week.
What?
We're going to be painting your roof with ultraviolet ink.
I don't know what you're saying. What you're talking about?
We're going to be painting your roof with ultraviolet paint.
Why?
Well, you know, it's just something we're doing. It's just a thing we've got worked out with some people. But you don't have to pay for it or anything, but we're going to paint your roof for free.
Hold on, please.
Okay.
Roy, what's your last name?
Who? H-U?
What is your last... Hugh. Okay, hold on, please.
Yep, Hugh.
Hugh, and you're going to be painting our roof?
Hello?
Oh, hey, Ron. No, I'm not painting the roof. We're going to send the workmen out to paint the roof.
Whose roof?
Your roof. On Wednesday. Wednesday morning, the workmen are going to be there. They're going to paint your roof.
No, I have no idea where you got my name from. I have a shingle roof.
I know. They're going to paint it, though. I'm with the Homeowners Association. This is Roy.
Why are you painting my roof?
You're not even going to be able to tell it's been painted. It's ultraviolet ink. So you won't be able to see it. It'll just be like a clear coating. You just don't want to walk on it, though. It's very slippery.
And you're with our homeowners association?
Yeah, with... This is Roy. So
Well, is this something that's doing... Are they doing this to all the houses?
Oh, no.
How come I haven't heard of this?
Oh, I think we sent you a letter, probably. But no, we're just doing your house only. Only your house.
Why?
You know, just for reasons. Some kind of science thing.
Some kind of what?
Science thing. I'm not...
Science.
Yeah, I don't understand it myself. I don't understand all this science stuff, but something to do with the Chinese government and microwave radiation. And ultraviolet ink. Ultraviolet paint. What?
Who on the POA board can I talk to about this?
Me. You can talk to me, since we're on the phone already.
No, you are not on the POA board. Who is on the POA board that I can speak to?
Close enough. I mean, you know, I can handle anything they can handle.
Roy, that's not close enough. I'm asking you a direct question. Give me the name of a person on the POA board.
Fred.
No such person's on our board.
Oh, you just don't know the board then. You don't know what you're talking about. Fred's been here for like 8 years now.
I think you don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, there's no reason for us to get into it like this. I'm just letting you know we're going to paint your roof on Wednesday.
No, I'm letting you know you're not until I get further information about this.
Well, just look through your mail that's piling up on the table, because it's probably in there.
Our mail does not pile up. We open it every single phone number, Roy.
Okay, it's 259.
64389.
Yeah, we happen to know that your mail does pile up all the time.
And how would you possibly know that?
Just, you know, because we're the Homeowners Association. We know what's going on in our own neighborhood. We know you're...
No, you do not. You're calling the wrong person if you think you can pull this crap.
What crap? The roof part or the mail?
I'll get both.
Oh.
I don't like your attitude, Roy. I really don't like it.
Well, you started it because I was just calling to let you know about the roof, about the ultraviolet paint.
I will get back to you on this.
Okay, when?
Probably tomorrow sometime.
Can you hurry? Can you do it like early as possible? Because I don't have all day.
I'll get back to you as soon as I'm satisfied that this is a real deal.
Oh, it's real. It's real. They voted. The whole board voted. You'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. Thank you very much. I'll get back to you, Roy.
Okay. Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye.
Hope you had a good holidays. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
So that must be an old one because I'm saying Happy New Year and everything, but it was posted in March. Hopefully I'm actually getting stuff from this year. So that was number 9 on the countdown of YouTube videos that I posted this year. Starting to feel like Casey Kasem. Looks like, Royco's Roofing, the custom cake, where I went into Walmart and told them a crazy story and secretly videoed them making my cake that says, sorry, I accidentally removed your roof from Royco. I was going to do a bunch more of those. Whatever happened to that? I need to do some more cakes. Anyway, number 8. What do we got here? We've got Starbucks shopping spree prank call. We've got tenants from hell to clean my carpet. I think that's where I was saying that, I peed on the carpet because the toilet was broken. We've got a silent auction pencil stealer. Family Christian stores. That happened this past year. Family Christian stores went out of business. Yeah, let's play some Family Christian store calls. We've got a lunk alarm test. Oh man, I should play that one because it's just a minute long. Maybe I should do 2 number 8s. No, I'm not going to do that. Here's a Family Christian store. It's called Family Carrot Top Stores. That sounds fun.
Thank you for calling. Who are they calling?
What?
Thanks for calling Family Christian Bookstore.
Oh, well, how come I'm being laughed at though?
No, because the store's going out of business, and this is my first night working since they decided they're going out of business.
Oh, I see.
So I'm like, oh, can I still call them Family Christian?
Yeah, well, no, that's actually what I was calling about. We've been taken over. I'm calling from the corporate office, by the way, with Family Christian, and we're changing. We're not going to go bankrupt after all. We're changing the company name to Family Carrot Top Stores because he's saving the company with all his money.
What? Who's the Carrot Top?
He's a very famous actor and comedian and all around good Christian man.
Oh my word! When
Yeah.
is this all happening?
It's right away. That's why I'm calling. You need to, from now on, answer the phone. Answer the phone. Family Carrot Top Stores. Can you write that down?
I am writing as we speak.
Okay.
And is it all one word, Carrot Top, or 2 words?
It's 2 words, and they're going to be coming out to change the signs and everything soon. Probably this coming week.
Well, that is thrilling. Okay,
Yeah,
Family Carrot Top
Stores. Yeah, and actually, we don't even own the copyright to the name Family Christian Stores anymore, so we can't say it anymore.
That's why I hesitated.
Yeah. So make sure you answer the phone like that, because if he calls just to test you out, he might get angry.
Okay, and how many R's are there in that carrot? I'm assuming it's a C carrot, not the K carrot like diamonds. Right?
Oh yeah,
Or is it?
it's C and just regular spelling.
Okay.
So thank you
And
for
who am I
calling
speaking
Family Carrot Top Stores.
And who's this?
This is Steve Dave from the corporate office with Family Carrot Top Stores.
Did you say Steve?
Yeah, Steve Dave.
I just don't want to tell somebody this and they're going to say, what? You're just making this up.
Oh, no, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be on all our signs. We're going to change the signs around and everything.
Okay, so I will let my manager know then.
Okay, but
That's
make sure
super
just
awesome.
when you answer the phone from now on, it's got to be Family Carrot Top Stores.
I'm going to make a big sign for everybody.
Okay, that's great.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a news release or anything?
Oh, yeah, they're going to send an email out tomorrow morning, a memo and everything.
Awesome sauce. Thank you.
Okay, well, have a good day.
You too. Be blessed.
Praise Carrot Top.
All right. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, changing my caller ID, calling from a different number. Let's see what happens.
Family Carrot Top Stores. How may I help you?
You sell Bibles?
Yes, you.
Okay, great. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
I know. I got chills all over.
Wait. Family Carrot Top Stores. This is Tiffany, also known as Family Christian.
So, by the way, like on the video, it says this is another 30 minutes later, just so you know. This is present day Brad, by the way, everyone. Don't freak out. It's just the magic of radio, that's all.
Formerly known.
Oh, who?
I don't know.
It's... I'm sorry. I thought I reached the bookstore. I must have got the wrong
You
number.
did. No, you got the right place.
Oh, what's it called?
I'm not exactly sure at the moment. What can I do for you? You got the right place.
Do you have Ghostbusters on DVD?
Oh, we're not that bookstore.
Well,
We do not have Ghostbusters. What bookstore are you looking for?
the Christian bookstore.
Well, we are the Christian bookstore, but we don't have Ghostbusters.
Well, it's about ghosts and stuff. It's a Christian movie.
I haven't seen any come in.
Okay,
I believe that there's one called that, but we don't have it.
all right. Okay, I'll try somewhere. I'll try Target. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Bye.
Bye. That's pretty great. I had them answering family Carrot Top stores for the rest of the night. Number 7 on the Hot 12 at 12, rising up from number 5 this week, up 2 notches. I think it's going to have to be this one called Who's a Good Boy. Did we start doing Who's a Good Boy this year? Like, I can't remember if I did that in the past or if that just is something that started this past year. There's not a whole lot to choose from 7 months ago. There's something to Subway, and there's a lawn care prank call where I say shoosh, shush, whatever. And then there's the Suddenlink internet flip switching calls. I guess that's where I was telling people that the internet is located underneath their house and they need to reset the circuit breakers. And remember, I got that guy to go out to his garage and like shut off switches and stuff, trying to reset the internet for all of North Carolina. He probably lived on Pelican. But from 7 months ago, according to YouTube anyway, I think the one we have to play is Who's a Good Boy. This is a call to a Petco.
Thank you for calling Petco Grooming. This is Teresa. How can I help you?
Hi, Teresa. This is Steve Dave from the corporate office with Petco.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
That's
what can I help you
good
with?
to hear. I was just trying to find out what the names of the dogs are there in the grooming department.
Currently, Diesel, Henry, Duke, Ruby, Killer, and Carmela.
Okay, it's Killer. That's the one that I needed to have a quick word with.
Oh, sure.
Because I wasn't sure if it was still there. Could you put the phone up to the dog's ear and I just need to ask him a question?
Okay, I'll have to bring him out here in the salon area.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Shit.
Okay, so here he is.
Okay, are you putting the phone up to his ear? Killer? Killer? Who's the good boy, Killer? Who's the good boy? It's you, Killer. You're the good boy. Yes, you are, Killer. You're such the good boy. You're a good boy, Killer.
He's not quite sure what to do.
Oh, did he respond at all?
Well, he perked his ears up and he kept turning like he didn't know it was coming from the phone.
Oh, yeah, I think he doesn't quite understand that because, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Killer is actually a robot dog.
A robot dog?
Yeah, he's called a surveillance dog. And he was sent there by Petco Corporate to keep an eye on, just make sure nothing funny is happening there in the grooming department. Making sure no dogs have been abused.
That's funny. I've done Killer several times.
Yeah. Like he comes in all the time just to keep an eye on things and make sure everything's good. And you guys have got good ratings there. Everything's looking pretty good.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
5 stars. But it looks like Killer's malfunctioning. And I was trying to reset him with the voice commands, but I guess he can't hear it over the phone.
Well, I wonder if he could hear it on speaker. Let me try that.
Well, maybe could you just say the words to him? Just ask him who a good boy is and say yes he is and all that. But say it real loud.
Say what?
Just ask him who a good boy is and say that it's him. He's the good boy, and yes he is. If you could just say that real loud, I think that'll reset him.
Oh, okay.
Killer, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy, Killer? Are you a good boy?
He's just kind of wondering what's going on.
Did he beep? Did he beep and test out all of his limbs?
Yeah, he seems to be functioning fine.
Well, yeah, but no, I think we're not getting a GPS reading on him. Do you think could you spin him around 3 times? That'll recalibrate the GPS coordinates.
Come here, Pumpkin. Come here.
3 times though. It's got to be 3, maybe 5.
Come here, Killer. Oh, slow down, Pumpkin. It's okay, Killer. He's like, it's slippery on this floor.
Oh, yeah. Be careful. Don't hurt him. He's very valuable. He's worth over $500,000. The robotic parts, you know.
So how was that?
I'm not getting a GPS reading yet, but you have to... Can you lick your finger and stick it in his left ear?
Oh, okay. Now we're getting a little extensive here.
Well, at least I didn't say his butt, right? No, seriously, because the saliva, you know, like liquid, it conducts electricity, and if you put it in his ear, it'll hit these two terminals, and it'll set the reset thing. It'll start the reset process, and then it'll recalibrate.
Okay, now I think you're pulling my leg
Oh,
here.
no, I wouldn't do that. This is Steve Day from the corporate office. This is something we have to do, and we don't know where the owner is, killer's owner, quote-unquote owner, a.k.a.
Oh, she is at a doctor's appointment.
Well, that's what she says. She just tells you that stuff to appear like a real customer. The lady that brings killer in, she's a robot too.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
Okay, Steve, you're pulling my leg now.
No. What, now? No, I'm completely serious. Yep. And, yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Hold on, Pumpkin. Hold on.
Yeah, just
Hold on.
Well, he's trying to get away because you're not doing the reset. Like, you already did the 360 degrees times 3.
Come here, Pumpkin.
You got to put your finger in left ear and make sure it's very wet.
Okay, finger in left ear.
Are you really doing this?
I just did it.
Because I have to... Oh, there it goes. Oh, bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, green lights across the board. Looks like... Yeah, there we go. That's the green light across the board noise. It worked. He's reset. He's calibrated. I can see you through his eyes. I'm looking at the screen right now. And I see you. You're wearing the smock, right?
Yes, I am.
Yep. I see you. Hi. Wave hello. Oh, yep, there you are. It's a little delayed. I didn't see it at first.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the help, ma'am. And, yeah, he seems to be just fine.
Okay, you have a wonderful day.
Everything's working A-OK. Green lights across the board.
Good deal. Okay, thank you so much.
Have a nice day, ma'am. Thanks,
you too.
Thanks for being a part of the team.
Pardon?
That one was just insane. And there was a video to that one I got to watch. Hey, you know what we should do? We should do this thing, because I know everyone's going to complain about this episode. They're going to be like, oh my god, Brad's just playing old shit on his show, and he's not even doing it in a complicated way. He's just playing shit off of YouTube. We could just get on his YouTube ourselves and do this. Like, what's the point in this show? But just to get back at those people, preemptively, that are going to complain about this, let's take a quick break in the middle of the countdown. We're halfway through. We've done 6 on the hot countdown. We've got 6 to go. Let's do a new prank. I'm going to look through my, my requests here. And we've got one in here. This was sent to me a week or so ago. I don't know if this guy wants to be anonymous or what. He doesn't have a name in here, but he's got an email. We'll just call him Bug Spray. No reason. I'm just calling him Bug Spray. But he sent me an article here. It's from Salina, Ohio, a city that we just keep seeming to go back to all the time. For some reason. I used to live there back in the 90s, like 2 different times in the 90s. I lived in Salina, Ohio for, I don't know why I moved to Salina, Ohio, but I did. I did massive amounts of toll fraud from Salina, Ohio. I actually left the city the first time because I thought the FBI was going to come and get me. Anyway, employees at a Waffle House in Salina, Ohio have received a huge tip of over $3,500 from Ohio churchgoers, whose pastor preached about generosity at Christmas. And that right there, that's bullshit. Because you know what? It should be generosity year-round. This pastor, he's like one of those people that just goes in and helps in the soup kitchen at the homeless shelter just on Thanksgiving. The one day of the year that they don't need any help. But does he go there the rest of the year? No, he's just like, Christmas. Anyway, the Dayton Daily News and whatever report, 5 women working at the restaurant were stunned when congregants from Grand Lake United Methodist Church in Salina delivered the cash after a Christmas Eve service. The workers were told they could split the money, amounting to over $700 apiece. church member Barb Voorhees, wow, awesome last name, says, several dozen churchgoers drove to the restaurant, a popular southern chain, and packed inside to see the surprise. Reverend Whistler had challenged the families in his congregation to set aside cash during the weeks before the holiday and then to bring 5 $1 bills on Christmas Eve for the tip. So wait, they were just doing it to get the reaction? Oh my god, there's pictures here. Were they not even eating? Like, they just showed up? No, I guess some of them were eating, maybe. I don't know how this all works. It's a very short article. And the pastor has a bag with the amount of money written on it. $3,577, it looks like. And what, so only the people working that night got the tip? What about the other employees? That seems kind of crappy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to shit all over this. This is a really nice thing the church did. Gave a bunch of Waffle House employees a big tip. Oh, and the Waffle House isn't in Salina. I was wondering about that. I didn't remember there being a Waffle House in Salina. The Waffle House is in Wapakoneta, Ohio, which is nearby, but the church is in Salina. So Mr. Bug Spray, he wants me to call from the city of Wapakoneta. Please don't add that to the list. It's a weird Indian word. I don't deserve this. And he wants me to, try and get taxes from it. But it's Sunday, so, the city's not open. And he says the church could be called by the Waffle House corporate office and told they need to bring $700 more because they forgot to tip the employee of the month, Skippy, the dishwasher. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I'm going to do that right now.
Thanks for calling Waffle House. This is Heather. How can I help you?
Hey, Heather. This is Roy from the Methodist Church. We were in there a while back. The people with the tip.
I'm sorry?
This is Roy from the Methodist Church. We were in there a little bit, a little while back. We gave you guys the tips.
Yes, sir.
And, hey, we're going to be coming in there, and, we're going to expect, like, a free meal, if that's cool. Is today a good day for that? We're just all going to show up before church and just, get some free food?
No, I don't think that's going to be possible.
Oh, why not? We gave you that tip.
Hold on just a second.
All right.
Thanks for calling us, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley, it's Roy from the Methodist Church.
Hello.
And, hey, how you doing today?
Good, how are you doing?
We're doing pretty good. We're going to be coming in there pretty soon. There's going to be about 30 of us, and we just like to get some free food. That's all. We're just going to sit down for a few hours, get some free food.
Free food? I can't do free food, but we'd be happy to come in and feed you guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, just, it's not free, really. We gave you guys that big tip, so just thinking, maybe we could come in there 4 or 5 times and just get free food. It's just the higher-ups here in the congregation. It's not, the lowly, regular churchgoers. It's, us bigwigs here. That's all.
Oh, okay.
There's just 30 people tops. Just 30 people tops, that's all. Just normal-sized meals. We're not going to go crazy.
Oh, let me talk to the boss and everything. Let me get your name and number, please.
Oh, no, can't you just give me the go-ahead? Because, we're all getting in the cars right now. Church just got out. We're just, is running late today. We're
this
just.
Is who again?
This is Roy. I'm second.
Roy, I can't give you a go-ahead. Can you? You have to give me a few minutes.
I'm second Grand Poobah in command here with the congregation.
All right, what's your number?
Well, why do you have to get approval and stuff? Like, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus call and get approval from his district person or whatever? No, he'd just be like,
I just gotta make
he'd just
sure
be
this
like,
isn't like a scam or anything.
Oh, no.
It's so public. That's my only thing.
No, it's cool.
Let me just get your name and number, and I'll have the boss call you right back.
It's not a scam or anything though. Like you'll see who it is. You'll remember us. We're the people that came in and gave you that huge tip.
Where's Tommy?
Who's Tommy?
Hold on 1 second.
What are you doing? Uh-oh, somebody's running.
Hey, Tommy.
People are rushing around.
It's like the church hall, and they had like 30 people coming over here for like free meals and everything like that. We're the big people at Jesus, and I'm like, I can't okay that.
Well, this is rude.
Let me call you right back.
Who, me? What? Oh, someone else.
Hello?
Hello, Tommy?
Yes.
Hey, it's Roy from the United Methodist Church. We're just coming in there. Like, I don't know why they're giving us problems. It's just going to be 30 of us tops. I don't think we're all coming over. You know, it might just be like 20 people. We just want to eat there for free, though. Just for the next couple months. That's all.
Eat for the next couple months free?
Yeah, because we gave you the big tip. Like, you guys can afford it, right?
No, sir. That was a tip. So
We'll still tip like normal tips.
I'm sorry.
We'll still tip like normal tips. You know, we'll still do the tip. We just figured we'd get free food though, just free waffles and stuff, chicken.
Yeah, no, sir. We still, it's a business. And
Yeah, but you know, like, what would Jesus do? That's what I always say. What would Jesus do? Would Jesus be like, it's a business, and not give us free food after we tipped everyone? Oh my God, I thought you guys appreciated the tip.
We do. It's, that was very generous.
Yep. So
what's your name, Roy?
We're all kind of like getting into the cars right now. The service just got over. We're going to be out there pretty soon, like in the next 10 or 15 minutes, and free food.
Sorry, sir. Yeah, it's not going to be free food.
No, it's got to be free food. We're coming out there to get some free food. Like that's what we agreed upon when we gave you the big tip.
I don't recall that. Can I get your last name, Roy?
Do unto others. My last name is Gerbel.
Could you spell that for me?
Sure. It's G as in Nat, E as in I, R as in Arwanda, B as in BBQ, I as in Ian,
okay,
and L as in LOL.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Hey, we're going to be there in like 10, 15 minutes, Just got to drive over there. We'll be right there. So
all right, have a good day, sir.
Start heating up that grill. Get it ready for the free food. Wow, I just made 3 different people totally uncomfortable. Okay, and so now I'm going to call the church. I'm assuming the church is open because, it's Sunday. And I'm going to call from the Waffle House. And whoever sent this to me said that I need to, I read that at the beginning. We hired a new dishwasher. And so we're gonna need another $700 to cover the new employee. Oh man, I hope they answer. I hope they're not on their way to Waffle House. It's too bad they didn't happen to be in Waffle House right then, because it's like 1:20 right now.
Thank you for calling Grand Lake United Methodist
Church.
Church.
Man.
We are currently closed for the holiday.
What?
If this is an urgent need,
religion does not take a holiday.
Please dial 1.
This is bullshit.
If you would like to leave a message and know your party.
Okay, it's all right though, because this submission has a specific church member that was mentioned by name in the article, Barb, and he's provided her phone number as well.
Hello.
Hi, is Barbara there?
Just a second.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Barbara.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Barbara. This is Roy from the Waffle House.
Yes.
And I tried calling. Is the church really closed today? I mean, it's Sunday.
It is afternoon. Noon's about the end of their service time.
But there's no church tonight?
No, they don't usually have Sunday evening church.
Wow.
So probably not. And of course tomorrow being New Year's Day. No.
Yeah. I don't know. Jesus.
I would imagine they're going to take Tuesday off. Unlike Waffle House, they get a couple days off.
Yeah, I know.
And
this is.
You're in the wrong gig, aren't you?
No kidding. I should be a priest or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think Jesus would approve of the church closing down just for New Year's. I mean, we don't close down for his birthday,
No, they the morning services are over by 12:30 on Sunday, and then of course tomorrow. Usually the preacher's off on Monday anyway.
What a scam.
But I would guess maybe Tuesday would be the next time that you could reach him. Okay,
all right. I was just going to let him know we hired a new dishwasher.
Yeah?
So we're going to need another $700 of that. No, really. He feels left out because, 30, we got one more employee, so we need $700.
Maybe next Christmas, right?
Oh no, this year because it only seems fair. We meant to hire the dishwasher like weeks ago, so he would have got that $700 if he was.
Were the ladies doing the dishes that night?
Yeah, we had to make them do the dishes because we didn't have the dishwasher.
Yeah, it was pretty fun though.
Yeah, it was good times.
It was a very exciting thing to do.
Yep. But this guy is his name is Skippy, and he expects He says he's going to sue the church if he doesn't get $700.
Skippy, does he wag his tail?
No. Oh, come on. That's not nice. Come on.
Well, but I mean, I thought maybe he'd wash the dishes for you.
Yeah. What? Oh, with his tail? That's weird.
No, with his tongue. You don't own a dog, do you?
No, I'm a cat person. Dogs are pretty much the devil. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I would suggest probably try again on Tuesday would be your best bet.
Okay, yeah. If you could just let everyone in the church know we need that $700 ASAP or it's lawsuit time.
I'll pass that on.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Tell everyone else that, tell the pastor and everything to ask for forgiveness for closing down a church just because it's, like the American calendar says it's the new year.
Yeah, just because it's Sunday afternoon and they worked, 7 hours this morning. Yeah.
Well, don't
they've already got their schedule in today.
Isn't there usually evening service?
I'm sorry?
Isn't there usually evening service on Sunday?
Our particular church doesn't have Sunday evening service.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's okay then.
I'm sure there are some that do. I think the Catholic Church even has probably a service tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I haven't been to church since the 80s, so I guess I just don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But, I was praying for God to smite you guys for taking the evening off, but I'm going to take that back now.
No, it's not.
It's
not that they're taking the evening off. We just don't usually schedule Sunday. Our preachers start out. They start out probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
We've got 2 different churches. We have 4 different services.
Okay.
And so they have their day in usually by 12:30, 1 o'clock.
All right.
And then if they have other things, like if they have a hospital visitation or something like that, they'll do those on Sunday afternoons, I'm sure.
All right.
But, yeah, they try to keep some kind of a schedule going, at least, There are days, though, I'll tell you that Christmas Eve day is a prime example. They start out at 6:30 in the morning on Christmas Eve day, and they aren't done until midnight. And, that's a long, hard day.
Yep.
But as you know.
Yeah, of course. Yep. Okay.
I used to work as a waitress, so I know exactly what kind of days you guys have.
Yeah. It's a little bit easier now that we have Skippy, though. But, he wants that $700, and he was hoping to get it by next week. So maybe next week he could start collecting money from everyone, get another $700 real quick.
Well, you keep trying that phone number, that 6621 number, and perhaps somebody will be in there. I'm guessing Tuesday.
Okay, I hope so.
All right?
All right.
Okay, thanks.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye. She doesn't love me, you guys. But holy crap, what an incredibly nice lady. She didn't get upset about one single thing I said. I was all blasphemous. Actually, I was kind of like the opposite of blasphemous, I think. I was just trying to uphold the law of the Bible, tell her how things are supposed to be. But she was very tolerant of me. What a nice lady. He gave me her address here, too, and I know exactly where that is because I used to be a Domino's pizza delivery driver in Salina, Ohio. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. Let's get back to the countdown. We're doing the Hot 12 at 12 today. We are now on number 6. There's not a lot to choose from 6 months ago. Just 6 videos. And one of these I think is an old one. A stupid lady doesn't know how to use a phone. We've got True Green's professional lawn deshittifying services. I think that one could be old too. We've got Maddox is a good boy. I don't want to do that because we just did a Who's a Good Boy one. And one is a PLA Situation Room tour, a video tour. Yeah, I should play that one on this show. It's 20 minutes long. That would be really exciting without the video part. So I think the only one we can really play is this one called Stop Being a Mother Forker. And I don't even know what that means. I don't know what this video is. It's a picture of an independent convenience store. So let's see what this is.
It's a great day at Hoppus, Texas Stores. May I help you?
Hello, is Mary available?
Let me put you on hold.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Mary. It's Bob Dobalina from the corporate office here at Hoppensack.
Uh-huh.
And I just needed to, they want me to call you up and ask you if you could just stop being a motherfucker.
What?
The people here at the corporate office, the higher-ups, they want me to give you a call and just ask if you could please stop being a motherfucker.
And who's this? No, it's not from there. So who is this?
Oh, my name is Bob Dabalina. I'm from the corporate office. They're just wanting you to stop being a motherfucker. We have a strict policy against being a motherfucker. And if you could just cut that out.
We're not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's not we're not. It's you. You, Mary. You need to stop being a motherfucker. This is straight from the corporate office.
Okay.
These are orders from the corporate office. So you can stop playing dumb. We've got cameras in there. We know all about it.
Okay.
Okay. So I need you to raise your right hand and say, I solemnly swear to stop being a motherfucker.
Oh, no, we're not. No, I don't know who this is.
I'm from the corporate office. It's Bob Dabalina.
No, it's not the corporate office.
No, I really am.
No, it's not.
What do you mean, no, I'm not? Call the number back in your caller ID. It's the corporate office. I'll pick up.
We don't have an ID. Okay.
But you need to raise your right hand, say, I solemnly swear I'll stop.
No, I'm not going to because, no, we're not doing that.
You're not going to stop being a motherfucker? You're just going to continue being a motherfucker?
I don't know who this is, and I don't know who made it, who this is.
Well, hello? That was a nice short one for number 6, and I think we've got another nice short one for number 5. Like, I only have 2 calls to choose here for number 5. I have one called Roof Safety Rails Prank Call, and then I've got another one called Just Knock It Off, and that one sounds like the most hilarious. It's also the shortest one at just 1 minute and 23 seconds. So I want to hear someone to tell me to just knock it off.
Hello?
Hello, Marie?
Yes?
Hey there, this is Roy from the Homeowners Association.
Yeah?
And I just needed to let you know that we're currently beaming microwave radiation at your home.
You're doing what?
We're sending microwave beams at your house.
I don't need any of that.
Oh no, it's just an experiment. We're sending it from.
I've got a microwave. I don't need any experiments like that.
Oh no, these are microwave beams. It's like radio frequencies. We're beaming them at your house right now. Like
I just really prefer you didn't.
Well, no, it's not a big deal. But we needed to find out if your house is receiving okay. So, could you go over?
I don't know. I don't want it. Don't beam anything over here like that.
Well, no, it's just you can't see them. They're invisible. They're just
No, I don't want it. I don't want anything beamed in here like that.
Magical rays.
I really don't.
But
I really don't.
Okay.
I really don't.
Well, no, we've already started, ma'am. But
well, you just knock it off, okay?
No, ma'am.
Thank you.
This is important. I need your help. Jesus. That lady was not into magical microwave beams at all. All right, number 4. We have a lot to choose from for number 4. We've got Family Christian Store's Poop Demon Exorcism. Nah, that one was boring. We've got Easter is Canceled from Family Christian Stores. We've got another Tenants from Hell, Sand Issues. We've got a Petco, Roy Gets Disciplined. That one's 9 minutes long. Fuck that shit. We've got one here. It's a lube job. Oh, that one's like an old one that I posted, it looks like. We've got several calls here that are about the solar eclipse that happened earlier this year. And I think we're going to have to go with one of those because that was an historic event, the total solar eclipse. And these are sort of short calls. They're only 5 minutes long. So we can choose from the Solar Eclipse Chinese Satellite Bullseye or Solar Eclipse Tourism Opportunities. I think I'm going to go with Tourism Opportunities. This is number 4 on the hot countdown at 12.
Thank you for calling. This is Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. I'm a tenant here, and I have a question.
Who is this?
My name is Steve Dave.
Okay.
And I just...
Where do you live?
Apartment 2655.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So I've been using the satellite dish, that's above my apartment. I hooked it up to my computer. I've been sending signals into space. Mm-hmm. And it seems like it's created sort of a feedback loop. I don't know if you've heard the low frequency vibrations at night. When everything's quiet, you can kind of hear it.
No, I haven't, but...
Okay, well, here's the problem. Basically, the sun keeps that from getting out of control, and we're going to have this eclipse coming up, whatever day that is, the 21st?
Mm-hmm, that's Monday, I think.
Oh, crap. I'm not going to have time to shut it down before then. The sun's been kind of like a buffer, and I don't know, when that eclipse happens, it's going to get crazy. Right above the apartment complex, there's going to be sonic booms and stuff, like really, really loud noises.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not killing anyone. Don't put that
You're kidding me.
Okay. No, I'm
okay.
absolutely
this
serious.
This is not a joke, right?
No, I wouldn't kid around. I've been doing this for months. I've been trying to push a Russian satellite out of position with microwaves. I've been sending microwaves into space, and it's caused a feedback loop. The sun acts as a buffer, and when the eclipse happens, it's going to sound like the end of the world. But it's not going to hurt anything. It's probably just going to crack a few windows, maybe.
That's unbelievable.
But I have renter's insurance, so if anyone's windows gets cracked, I'll take care of it. I don't want to cause any problems, but...
Okay.
You know,
I never heard of such a thing before in my life.
Are you a scientist by chance?
No.
That's why.
See, yeah, but I definitely watch all kinds of stations, you know. I'm always in the know trying to learn stuff.
Well, this wouldn't be in the news. This is pretty much cutting-edge technology, using microwaves to propel. I was trying to knock the satellite out of orbit. I thought it'd be funny because, you know, they're the Russians. But it's created a feedback loop. It's coming straight back toward the complex. When you're, like, do you live here at the complex?
No, I don't.
Okay, I was going to say, like, if you know anyone that lives here, tell them, like, when it's really quiet at night, just to listen for those low-frequency hums. That's the feedback loop building up until Monday.
Wow. Okay, and so on Monday, it's going to knock everything out, huh?
Yeah, well, no, it's not going to knock anything out. It's just going to make these sonic booms happen repeatedly over the apartment complex. They're going to think, like, aliens are invading or something. But it's nothing like that.
Okay.
It's just normal science stuff.
All right. Well, maybe you should tell the police so that somebody don't call the police department.
Fuck the police, you know?
Huh?
I said fuck the police, you know?
Yeah, but if the people think somebody's shooting out here, they're going to send a bunch of people here.
Oh, no, that's not going to be a problem because this isn't going to sound like gunshots. This is going to sound more like the end of the world.
Oh, great. Okay.
So there's going to be no mistaking this. Maybe you could post some flyers or something, just letting the residents know, you know, cutting edge.
I will talk to my boss about it.
Groundbreaking science experiment going on Monday during the eclipse.
If there's any questions about it, can I have your number?
Yeah, it's on caller ID. Also, the moon, the moon's going to have these.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll talk to my boss about it.
All right, the moon's going to have these weird wavy things around it too. It's going to look very strange just from our complex. So maybe you guys can cash in on that. Get some tourism over here. I'm serious. It's going to look weird.
I know you're serious. You're
going to be able to see sound. You're going to be able to see the sonic booms.
Wow.
Yeah. This apartment complex.
I'm going to be up here on Monday night.
Yeah, you should be. I mean, it's going to be crazy.
Okay.
I mean.
And you said your name was Steve, right?
Yep, Steve Dave.
Okay, Steve Davis?
Dave, just Dave.
Okay.
I prefer the shortened version.
Okay, I got to go. I got people in the office.
All right. Yeah, you got to go take a cigarette break. I get it.
Oh, no, I don't smoke. I quit smoking.
I can tell. You're sounding good.
Oh, I'm so glad I quit smoking. But, I have a whole bunch of reverb in this phone.
I'm proud of you. Yeah, I hear static on my end. But, that could...
Yeah, I have. Everything I say comes back at me.
Oh, you know what? That's probably the part of the feedback loop. It's the electromagnetic waves interfering with the phone lines. It'll happen probably, and it'll just kind of stop on Monday after the eclipse.
Okay.
So the phones will be back to normal by then. Well, so will the internet.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too.
Goodbye. I wonder if that lady actually went there that night, or that day for the eclipse. Wait, did she say night? Oh yeah, she thought the eclipse was at night or something, I think. I love making up a bunch of bullshit science. It's so much fun. I get to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but really I'm just being a complete idiot. It's the best. That's my favorite thing to do these days. So next we have a request and dedication from Tourette TV. And this is kind of a sad story. I hate to put a sad story in the middle of the show, but it involves Lion 9 and Lisa Marie and James S4 and Curaz and Jamie F and Lucklight and Rob Zombie Stark. Oh yeah, and High School Graduate and Thunor and Alexander P and Matt Z And then the story gets really crazy when the really crazy Kraz comes in, and Robert S. and Jason B. and David J. And, of course, there's Gobi and Teen Wolf Jesus and Sean L., Miguel F., and Q-Tips and Michael D. and Ian B. and Toiny. But this request and dedication from Tourette TV. Tourette TV writes in, I was at Ty A's house with Buster C. and Christopher and Murray K. and Julian J. and Todd L. and Nagler and Fun Society Arcade and Derek J. and Philip B. and oh shit, we're out of time. I don't have time to read the story, so I guess we're just going to get into number 3, which just so happens to be the request and dedication. 3 months ago was Ding Timber, so we've got a bunch of Sorry I Dinged Your Car pranks, but it looks like most of these are old ones, so I don't know which one to play. I know Wiffle Ball Bat, that's an old one. Miniature Golf, I think that's old. Sorry I Dinged Your Car with Urine. Like, there's 2 of these that I'm pretty sure are brand new ones. The one that says, Sorry I Dinged Your Car with my demoleculizer, and Sorry I Dinged Your Car with my pet sugar glider. I know that one's brand new, or I mean new from this year. So even though that's the longer one, I think I have to play that one because I don't know if this other one is old or not. And I'm trying not to play old pranks, but I know I put a lot of old Ding Timber stuff on the channel during Ding Timber. So number 3 is a request and dedication from Tourette TV. This is Sorry I Dinged Your Car with my pet sugar glider. We get to hear the song too. Hey Michael, this is Roy. I left a note on your car.
Yeah. How did you hit the car?
Well, I didn't hit it exactly. It's just I left my sugar glider inside your car.
Wait, what?
My sugar glider. Do you know what a sugar glider is?
No.
Oh, it's like this little animal. It's kind of like a ferret. I carried around with me all day in a pouch around my neck. And I tried to go in the store, and they're like, "You can't bring that in here." So I left it in your car just while I was inside getting a few things.
Wait, so you just opened the car door up and put a ferret in there?
No, not a ferret. It's a sugar glider. But usually he sleeps during the day. I didn't think it'd be a problem, but he climbed up.
So you didn't even know who we were, and you stuck an animal in the car?
Yeah, well, it's a harmless animal. They're really cute and everything. It's just.
But you just opened the car door up and put an animal in there.
Yeah, and he scratched up the side of your seat a little bit. I think he was biting on it. Like he I don't know, maybe it was too warm in there. Like on.
So wait, you just opened my girlfriend's car up. How did you know where we lived?
Oh, I don't know who you guys are. I just, the car was there, and I was just going to be in for a minute, so.
But the note wasn't on the car. It was on my truck.
Yeah, well, the truck car. I call all trucks car. It doesn't matter. It's a vehicle.
You put the animal in my truck?
Yeah, in the vehicle. I put it in there. And
you just opened my door of my vehicle and put an animal in my car?
Yes, you keep asking that.
Well, I can't believe you would even think that would be okay.
But I was just in there for like 10 minutes tops.
It doesn't matter. You don't know me. You opened my truck up and put an animal in my truck?
Well, do you know when the movie Jumanji? You ever seen Jumanji? Where the monkeys get in the police car?
I don't understand how you think you could just go in my car and open my door.
Because I had to put the sugar glider inside. If I put him outside, he would have escaped.
Well, who says you could do that to my car, though?
Nobody. It's harmless. It's like, what's the big deal?
It doesn't matter. You still went in my vehicle. Who gives you the permission to go in my vehicle? And obviously now you said he chewed my seat on my lease truck, which was going to cost me insurance. But how do you think that's okay just to go in my vehicle?
Well, it's not even that much damage. Did you even see it? It's just like a little bit of bite damage.
No, because there was a damage on the car that happened to be parked right next to my truck in my driveway. So how did you know where I lived?
Wait, there's damage on the car? Like on the outside?
Damage on a car, yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't do that. No, I don't even own a car.
You opened the door and put an animal in my pickup truck.
Yeah, but I didn't do any damage on the outside. It's just my animal just bit on the seat a little bit. He got out of his pouch and just started flying around inside.
I mean, who do you think you are just opening my door in my truck and putting an animal in my truck? What if I would have hopped in there and he bit me?
Oh,
other than that, what if why would you think that's okay to put your animal in my vehicle because you needed a place to put it?
Well, he's had his shots and everything. Like, it's not, if he bites you, it's going to be fine. So
this call doesn't even make any sense.
Okay, well,
so you're saying you put an animal in my car and you just assumed it was okay, so if he bit me, it wouldn't cause me any problems. But you're talking, what if that was my girlfriend or somebody, or even one of my daughters that hopped in that car and your animal bit me?
Well, it's a little bitty thing. It's like a little ferret thing. It's not going to hurt anyone.
It doesn't matter.
Cute. It's cute.
Who do you think you are thinking that's okay, though?
If that happened to your little girl, she'd be like, "Oh, he's so cute."
No,
cute.
that's not how that works.
Yeah, it would. 'Cause you have, like, look up sugar gliders on the internet. They're cute. God damn it!
It doesn't even matter how cute it is. What if I had a baby in there? I mean, I just don't understand you. Who are you to put something in my vehicle?
Why would you keep a baby in a locked
vehicle? Who do you think? Why do you think that's okay to do that?
Why would you keep a baby in a locked car? That's illegal. I know.
Well,
it's not
you're
even
right. That part,
outside,
I understand that. But what if I put a baby in it before I hop in there? My little girl. What if I had a 2-year-old girl and I put her in the car to climb around while I'm putting something in the back and this little animal bit it? I mean, who do you think you are that you can just go in my vehicle and put something in there?
I would have been like, "Hey, sweetie, don't touch this animal. He's sleeping, okay?" And everything would be...
You're not making no sense at all, buddy. This doesn't make sense to me. You're making it sound like you think this stuff's okay for you to do. I would have walked out to my vehicle and you were in it. You would have got your ass kicked.
No, I don't think so.
It's not okay to open the door of my truck and hop in my truck and then put an animal in my truck.
It's kind of like that movie Jumanji. Like, you know how...
I don't give a fuck about that movie Jumanji. You're opening my door of my truck and putting something in my truck because you went in the store because you were unable to put it somewhere else.
Have you seen the movie Jumanji? Have you seen the movie Jumanji, though, the one from the 90s?
I don't give a fuck about the movie Jumanji. Who do you think you are that you think that's okay?
I'm just saying this is kind of like that one scene in Jumanji, the movie from the 90s.
Yeah, I know the movie, buddy.
Where they're in the supermarket and she flashes that laser thing in the eyes and it's like, wah, wah.
And you think this is okay to just put that in my vehicle?
Not the laser scanner, the sugar glider, which is a completely harmless animal, which has had all of its shots, and I was not in there.
This isn't making any sense.
And none of the crazy scenarios that you've given me actually happened. You're just like, ooh, what if this happened? I mean, that's pretty ignorant on your part to think you can put something in my truck, buddy. Well, it's ignorant of you to just like think the worst of everything and be so negative. And
I mean, who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the guy that
you can open my door of my truck and put. You're lucky I didn't catch you. That's the best I can tell you.
Oh, you try to kick my ass? I would have laid you out, motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, listen, asshole. Why don't you come to my shop and see me then? If you think that's such a fucking easy thing to do.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because if you're that stupid and that fucking ignorant, put something in my truck, open my door of my truck. I just caught something a couple months in my truck. I put them in a hospital, so you should come and see me right now.
They should lock you up.
I'll wait for you right now. I'm right by Kroger's right now, right at 12. And come in here and let me see how tough you are.
They had to lock you up.
You're going to be that ignorant to put something in my fucking truck? You're a motherfucking stupid ass. Yeah. All you are.
Well, I'm just saying I could still kick your ass, even though I don't talk about it a lot like you do. I'm just saying, like, if you tried to...
Why don't you come down to reality? Why don't you try right this minute? I'm waiting for you right now. Come on. If you're that fucking stupid to put something in my truck and you think that's okay, you're obviously one ignorant motherfucker.
Do you think after we fight, could we watch Jumanji together, the 1990s version, and I'll show you what I mean?
You are an asshole, whoever you are.
See, that's how I know it's from a current call, because I mentioned Jumanji. We're getting so close to number one, you guys. What do you think the number one call is going to be? I sure don't know. We're not up there yet. I haven't scrolled that far up on the page yet, but for 2 months ago, we don't have a lot to choose from either. I've really sucked at keeping the YouTube updated this past year, but that's all going to change. I'm like getting so many old shows, like old 2015 things, ready to just be put up on shows and YouTubes and stuff. It's just all going to be a blast from the past here pretty soon. Anyway, number 2 on the Hot 12 at 12, we've got some Uber passenger cars. Sorry, I dinged your car. Oh, wait, no, that's another car ding thing. We've got the Waymo self-driving hobo yard interference. I liked that one. And we've also got the taxi cab advertising thing with Waymo. That was a lot of fun. We've got the Halloween decoration thief is finally caught, but fuck that one. We're going to play the International Space Station refuels that come and go, because the International Space Station, that stuff started up this past year, maybe just 2 months ago. I don't remember when that started. I don't remember why that started, why I started saying I'm from the International Space Station. But here's the one where we got the girl to agree to help us refuel our space station, the gas station employee.
Thanks for calling. Come and go. How may I help you?
This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station up in space.
Okay.
And we're right above your store right now. We're about 200 miles above. We need to get some fuel for the space station. We're just about out. So is that going to be a problem if we lower a hose from space? It's going to come out of the sky, and you can just stick the gas nozzle in there and fill it up for us. I don't know if you have full service there or not, but could you maybe make an exception for us?
I'm trying to think of how we could do it, because we have the awning over the pumps.
Oh no, we'll drop it a little bit to the side, and you can just walk it over there to the pump.
Okay.
Yep, and would it be cool if we do that in about 10 minutes? I think we'll be low enough in about 10 minutes. We'll just lower.
Yeah, and is it just regular unleaded?
Oh no! Don't put regular in there, please. It has to be premium. Regular will
Premium?
make
Okay.
regular will make the space station explode, and you will kill six astronauts. You don't want to do that.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
then. Do you know which pump has the premium on it, or do you need me to tell you where you need to go?
Oh no, it's going to be a really long hose, so you'll have plenty of slack. You can just walking on over to the correct pump.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're believing this. The last station hung up on me. We had to drive a few blocks north to get to your place. But thank you for helping us out with this.
All right.
Is there more than one person working there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Will one of them be able to go out there and fill up the tank for us?
Yeah.
Just stick the nozzle in there into the hose and just stand there and pump it for about 8 hours. That should take care of all 3 tanks underground. All 4 tanks, I mean.
Okay.
Do you work a long shift today?
I'm only here till 2.
Okay, well you might have to have someone take over for you. It's going to take a while to fuel the International Space Station.
Okay.
Would it also be cool if we lower a bucket from a rope and we want to order a few things, like snacks and sodas and stuff?
I don't know about that.
Why not? What, is that part too crazy?
Yeah.
Because we place the order first, and you could tell me how much it is, and we'll put $20 in the bucket for you. We'll put a brick on top.
I'm kind of forming a line right now, so it'd be too hard to do that right at this second.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. That's you know what, the fuel is the real important thing. Is someone going to be able to go out there and just stand and watch the sky for the hose?
Yeah.
Which person's doing that?
Yep.
Olga's telling me we're almost there. Like, it's going to be like within 5 minutes.
Okay.
So are you going to be out there watching? You got to grab it with your hand so it doesn't hit a car or something.
Okay, I'll have to send somebody out there in a minute, so.
Okay, it'll just be 5 minutes tops, and we'll have the hose down there for you.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am.
All right, bye.
Goodbye. Yep, there was a lady who thought the International Space Station was going to drop a hose down from the sky to refuel the space station. I think we had 2 gas station employees during that show believe that. They thought that was going to happen. I love the space station prank calls, though. Dropping my socket wrench out there, making people go look for it. It's time, though, everyone, for the number 1 prank call on the Hot 12 at 12. We've got quite a bit to choose from for this one. We've got the dropped my socket wrench prank. But we don't want to do that. I just did a space station call. We've got the ow my balls pharmacy prank call, where I called that complainer girl, and she was just completely amazing. She didn't get upset with me at all. She just believed everything. That was the weirdest thing ever. I don't understand that one at all. But that one's 11 minutes. Fuck that shit. We've got Tenants from Hell anti-gravity carpet. We've got the Tenants from Hell blanket water fort. Or blanket fort water issues, I mean. We've got the Blue Lawn prank call. Remember where the little corn stalks were going to grow out of the grass and make it like Legos when you stepped on the grass? We've got an International Space Station tree removal prank call where we borrowed someone's tree out of their backyard and they didn't mind at all. They were so nice about it. We've got several of these where, neighbors are riding on my car in the snow. Something that we just started doing recently. But I think the thing that we have to play for the number 1 prank call of all of 2017, that's not really true though, we're just doing month by month. The number 1 prank call of the past month that got uploaded to YouTube has to be the inappropriate butthole winking. This is the one where we called the rock climbing gym, and she insisted she wasn't doing it. This is Sensei Doug over at the Martial Arts Academy here across from you.
Okay.
You know which place I'm talking about? Right across?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Hey, every day I walk by there, and you like whenever I walk by, I always look at your place, and I don't know why you guys keep doing it, but you keep going up to the window and winking your butthole at me. And could you please just stop that?
I keep what?
You keep, winking your butthole at me, and I don't know if you're trying to flirt or if you're just being kind of a jerk, but it's just...
I don't know what you're talking about.
I work just around the corner at the martial arts place.
And you're calling the climbing place.
Yeah. I walk by every day. I'm the one. I usually wear my karate pants and stuff.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm the guy. You know who I am. Come on. I wear my headphones and I do karate chops to the music as I'm walking by. But
no, I don't know.
Whenever I walk, okay. Well, maybe you do it to everyone then. I thought you were
What time do you do that?
In the mornings. I come there in the mornings, just
At what time?
A few hours ago. Well, different times. I'm a sensei, so we don't really follow traditional, American Western time stuff. But just look, if you could please stop winking your butthole at me through the window, because that's just not cool. Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
You keep winking your butthole at me every time I walk by. You run up to the window and you wink your butthole at me.
I don't think you have the right place.
Yes, I do. You're on Street, just around the corner from me.
But if I'm working, I'm upstairs, and there is no windows in my office.
Well, whoever is down there, keeps running up to the window.
There's no one here, so I'm not sure.
So it has to be
have
you.
The right place.
It must be you. Just please stop winking your butthole at me. It's not appropriate.
Well, all right. Let me have your name.
It's Sensei Doug.
Sensei Doug.
Yes, I'm a sensei.
S-I-N.
No, Sensei. S-E-N-S-E-I.
Doug.
Yep. D-O.
And you're at the martial arts.
Yeah, just around the corner. And I don't know, just look, it's not a big deal. I don't know why you guys keep doing it. Just stop winking your butthole at me every time I walk by.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. What's your phone number?
It makes me uncomfortable. I've been walking the other way around the block to get to work just to avoid it.
Okay, what is your phone number?
It's 860.
And if you see that, then what are they dressed like?
Well, I don't know, because they're just winking their butthole at me. That's all I can kind of see through the window.
There's no butthole looking out the windows in this place.
I disagree, because I'm the one that has to look right at it every time I walk by, and it makes me uncomfortable.
All right, you need to give me a time.
What? So you can schedule when you're going to come down and wink your butthole at me?
No, so I can know who's doing it.
I know it's you. Look, you don't have to deny it. Just please stop doing it. It's
right, so I will investigate this and you.
You're going to investigate me?
Yes.
I'm the victim here. I'm the one getting winked at by your butthole.
Okay, there is no such thing going on here, so I will investigate you and what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to walk to work. I'm power walking to work. And I try to avert my eyes every time I walk by, but it's...
You can't give me a time when you go to work, sir?
I come at different times. I come in whenever the hell I feel like it, because I don't have the classes don't start until the afternoon.
You're the martial arts on what road?
On Street, just around the corner from you.
It definitely is not us.
I think it is. And
all right, I will investigate you.
I'm not trying to cause. Oh, I'm going to investigate you. Take that.
Go ahead. You can't prove I'm doing that. So
yes, I can. I'm gonna start carrying a camera on me, and I'm gonna start taking pictures of you winking your butthole at me.
That would be great.
I'm sure you'd think so. You're probably like a weird voyeuristic person, and
I don't know who you are, sir, but it's time to finish this phone call.
Well, can you just please stop? Look, I'm not trying to start anything. Just please stop.
I can't stop something I'm not doing, and so I appreciate it if you would just not call any more about this.
Can you at least apologize for it? We got to play all of this ending stuff from YouTube. Since I'm never going to do it again in 2018, I'm taking away this old outro stuff. Fuck this old outro stuff. No, that's probably not true. I'll probably keep using it for the next 5 years. I hope you all enjoyed this tribute to 2017, though. I am seriously sorry that it was kind of lazy just playing from the YouTube, but I still had fun doing it. I kind of forgot about a few of those pranks, and maybe in 2018 I'll actually be able to keep up with everything in 2018 and do a proper end of the year show in a year from now.
Hey, Roy BCP, it's Tim Riggy.
Hey, Tim
I'm calling on
Riggy.
my cell phone, so it probably sounds like shit.
It sounds great.
I'm just calling because I love the PLA.
Not as good as
and
Greg
I love
T.
Christmas.
But, you know.
I love prank phone calls. I love guys that do podcasts. And I like when callers call up and leave long-winded voicemails.
Yeah,
the point of it was
best.
that, remember a couple of years ago, there was a
favorite.
guy who did, it was the night before Christmas and all through the PLA.
I remember.
And he did this very long, almost...
I should have saved that. You know, I should have isolated that and put it somewhere where I could play it every single year.
I forget now who wrote that poem,
Yeah, I forget.
And I only have 30 seconds to figure it out.
Well, you failed at that. It's 50 seconds right now.
I can't remember. Remember, there was a guy that was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, and it was the PLA, and they had all kinds of Mildred Monday references.
Yep, I remember that.
God damn it.
60 seconds.
Anyway, I gotta go. The cuckoo clock is
65.
going off, and that bird keeps looking at me. He just keeps looking at me.
Probably giving you snake eyes.
He's looking.
Didn't he? That's why I don't have a cuckoo clock in my house. I used to, but that fucking thing, it'd come out of there all the time giving me those fucking snake eyes.
Hey, Roy.
Karate chop that fucking thing off the wall.
To let you know that one of the voicemails that you got, where that guy sounded really upset about something like, you don't know who the fuck is with you fucking prick, and et cetera, and you called him back and it was like a dead number. Anyway, yeah, that was a soundboard that somebody left.
Oh, was
the name
it?
of the soundboard is called...
Are you talking about something I did on Brad's Cactus Shack? Oh, wait, no, that was on the Prank Line voicemail show. Yeah, the last show I did. Okay,
Rick
yeah.
the Mullet Man.
All right.
And
I got fooled.
A bunch of calls that they called this guy and pissed him off, and this guy's like really crazy and threatening the parent callers, using another soundboard. Anyway, so that's just what it was.
I've heard of that before. I've probably heard that guy before.
All right, bye, Cactus.
But yep, apparently I got totally fooled. I tried to call back the number from a soundboard that called me.
Hey, Brad,
great.
It's Matt calling you.
Hey, Matt.
I just came up with
Uh-oh.
a name.
Uh-oh. Fading out.
Probably someone else came up with the name, but I came up with the idea. What you should do is, you know how you have multiple personalities, like you have Sensei Doug, Steve, Dave,
Yep.
Arby,
And they're all pretty much the same.
Well,
I would change my voice.
Make a new personality, and what your name could be is your first name will be Pho, P-H-O.
And that's the end of the voicemail. It just ends. Maybe you, in the comments, can figure out what the rest of that was going to be. My first name is Pho, P-H-O. What's my last name? It's going to be King, isn't it? That'll be great.
Brad.
It's a good one.
Sideshow member Big Moist here again. No, I'm just kidding. That's for another show.
Yeah,
but
what the
I was thinking
hell?
you should have a
Sideshow?
name for people who are actually on the Patreons. Maybe we'll come up with some kind of catchy phone-related name
Yeah,
that
you
only
know,
cool people can be
I
called.
haven't stolen enough from Distorted View yet, and I really need to do that.
And then you only pay attention to their voicemails, and anybody else who is not,
More.
you don't pay attention to their voicemails. Just thought that would be a fun suggestion. All right, that's it. See ya.
Okay.
Have a good day. Bye, honey baby.
Yeah, over at Distorted View, distortedview.com, they call their, the private shows, the hobo-sodes, those are called the side shows. And mine are lame, they're just called the hobo-sodes. But on Phone Losers, before I started doing the Patreon thing, I totally copied from Timmy Boo at Distorted View, and I use the same system he uses to have subscribers on the website, and I call them the Elite Cactus Squad, but I never really said that too much. But yeah, I need cute nicknames for you guys. Like the people that I call on the phone, those are called Roycipients. How come you guys don't have cute nicknames? I just call you guys listeners. We need to come up with a cute nickname like Big Fucking Losers or something. I could call you guys hobos, but I don't know, I call everyone hobos.
Hey, Roy, this is Kirsty, your new favorite music producer. I just wanted to thank you
Did
for
you mumble there, or did your connection go
playing
dead?
my entire fucking prank call you on the show. I talked for so long, man. I didn't think you'd play the whole thing or even listen to
Better
it,
quit
honestly.
prank calling me, I'm
So,
sick of this shit.
yeah, I just wanted to thank you for that. Been listening for like 2 years, and I was just waiting for the perfect moment to fuck with you.
Anytime.
You have a great day, Roy. Bye.
You too. Too bad I don't know your name because the phone cut out or you mumbled or
Hey,
something.
honey, look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment in each other's face.
know what I wish the voicemail had? I wish it had like a double speed button like YouTube does, where I could just speed this up.
Like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long
Okay,
ago.
yeah, that's
I was her number.
That's 38 seconds of that voicemail, and it goes on for another minute past this. Yeah, okay, all right. Thanks for the voicemail, whoever you are on your hobo phone. Can't even understand the lyrics.
Checking in on you. I just had a quick question. I saw your video on you taking phone calls on that payphone that guy sent you.
Yep.
And I was just wondering, what times are you around to take calls, or do you announce them on Twitter or something like that? Because I don't have any social media.
Well, the first show I didn't announce it anywhere. I just put it on Facebook because I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and I was having audio issues. I didn't know how long it was going to last. So the first one I didn't announce, but the last one I did, last week or whenever that was, or earlier this week, I guess. I announced that one on Twitter. There's no schedule. It's just something, I have a little bit too much to drink. I'm like, I better live stream on a payphone
That's what I'm asking.
for an hour.
Are there certain times, on a Wednesday or something like that? But anyway, if you could just give me an answer, that'd be cool. So, toodles.
Schedules are for squares, man. Who wants to schedule stuff?
Hey,
Nobody likes schedules.
Brad, it's Gordon Bombay.
Hey, Gordon.
Driving home in my car.
That's nice.
It's really
Gordon.
cold outside.
I bet.
I'm about
tends to happen
be a
in winter.
dad. No more prank calls for me.
Oh, come on.
Because that would be pathetic.
What? Are you calling me
Can't do
pathetic?
that anymore. Hey, Brad.
Hey.
You like that show, Stranger Things?
Yeah,
Remember
it's
that
all right.
show? You mentioned it.
I watched the entire
The
thing.
second season, which was really stupid. There was an underground tunnel network, like in the show.
That's true.
Thought for sure you would do those calls again.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
Oh,
Still waiting, Brad.
To work on that.
When are you going to do the tunnel calls?
Who knows?
Do like a Stranger Things version. Make it weird.
Yep.
Not like your normal ones.
Say we found the Dormo, the Demi Gordons, the Doggy Gordons. What's it called? I forget. I don't know. Demi Dogs. That's what he was calling them. It's a bunch of Demi Dogs
Hey,
after
Brad,
us.
it's Max Power. I was just listening to some of the older calls about the Adopt a Road, Adopt a Medium pranks that you used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering how come you don't do any more of those? Because I found them incredibly hilarious.
Nobody sent me anymore.
You should do more of those. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks. Bye.
I should get some of those together myself because it seems like those would be pretty easy to find online, lists of people who are adopting roads and adopting highways and stuff. You're right. I should do those. I should quit being lazy.
Hey, Brad. It's me. First-time caller, long-time listener. I've been thinking, you're looking at your Twitter. I don't think you tweet enough. You need to be more active on it.
Okay, I'll be more active on Twitter. Good voicemail. Thanks for that.
Hey, Brad. It's, New Orleans calling here.
Okay.
Just wanted to wish you a happy
Hello, New Orleans.
2018. I know that 2017 is pretty rough for you.
You have no
As
idea.
it was for me as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
but you're a good guy, and I think that you've
I'm all right.
weathered a lot worse.
I could be worse.
So, yeah, I'm thinking of you, thinking of the show, all your new podcasts and stuff. It's a good sign that you're moving on.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Just taking it one day at a time,
Cactus. Love you, Brad.
Hey, Brad, it's Volva.
Hey,
Here with
Volva.
the joke of the day.
All right.
Cricket Wireless. That's it. Have a good day.
That was a good one. Cricket Wireless. I was actually thinking about signing up with Cricket Wireless. I know I make fun of them all the time, but I am a prepaid phone person. It's been a few years since I've had an actual monthly plan, and that's because monthly plans ended up being like, $80 a month or whatever, when prepaid plans are just like, $30, $40. They don't keep increasing your bill like the regular plans do. So right now I'm actually with a hobo carrier. I'm with something called Net10, and I think they're going out of business or something, or Walmart's just not going to be selling their stuff anymore like they used to. But you know what? I don't talk on the phone that much. Not on my cell phone anyway, so what do I care what it sounds like? I just want to be able to text people and use the internet when I'm out sometimes. So But yeah, I'm not going to use Cricket. I think I'm going to go with AT&T prepaid instead, or one of those others. I think I'm not going to do Cricket because I've heard bad things about them around here, even though there's a brand new Cricket wireless store just 8 blocks from my house.
Boy, with all the calls that you're doing where you're telling people to, you're writing your name in your car windows and stuff like that, why don't you tell them that you've covered it in ultraviolet paint, and then you followed the trail back home with your ultraviolet light, and it pointed right back to their house.
Good idea.
And then, because the ultraviolet ink is invisible, they won't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yep.
And you can tell them that you know exactly what you're talking about.
Then they'll definitely admit it.
Anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
I will try to work that in at some point.
Hey, hello. How's it going? Just wanted to call and remind you, you're a bitch.
Hey, come on. Is that really how we're ending this show? Tell me there's one more voicemail. Tell me there's one more. Come on.
Suck my booty hole.
That's great.
Please.
Well, he said please, so I think that was more of like a compliment. Like he's like, Brad, I like you so much. I really wish you'd suck on my booty hole. That's better. That's a better way to end the show. That's all of the voicemails. Thanks, everyone, for leaving voicemails. Thank you for tolerating a show where I just played a bunch of old shit, except for those church pranks. That I kind of enjoyed the church prank and the Waffle House prank. Thank you, FOD87, for sponsoring this episode of the Snowplow Show. Don't forget, tonight, everyone, be sure to be listening to Prank Call Nation. That's at mixler.com/prankcallnation. I'm going to be on there with Carlito. Maybe I'll dual stream it. Maybe I'll put it on my own stream as well. But I'll be on for at least 3 hours or so, probably 4, doing a New Year's Eve show with Carlito. I can't remember if we did this last year. I think I completely missed out on last year. Maybe we did it the year before. I completely flaked out this year for Christmas. He wanted me to do a Christmas Eve show, but I was busy. But I'm going to make up for it tonight with the New Year's Eve show. It should be a lot of fun. Let's end today's show with a song by Henrik. Henrik's been doing a lot of amazing music for the show this year. Thank you, Henrik, for doing that. Here's a song he did featuring Mr. Bob Dabalina and Nikki. Pussy good, your system, pussy sweet, like this, pussy good, good enough to eat. Pussy good, your system, pussy sweet, like this, pussy good, good enough to eat. Someday it's gonna pay off. I'll keep trying. Pussy good, good enough to eat.
100.3 The Gerbil, you gonna put me on the radio.